Welcome to another teachable moment for football officials. In this edition, we'll have a look not so much at the offensive holding, but more the penalty enforcement that follows and the triple check and all that stuff. We'll look at the mechanics and the philosophy of how we want to do that. And this is obviously a crew thing, so everybody should be involved in marking off the penalty. Let's first of all have a look at this play, and the holding is going to happen here, called by the field judge correctly. So, but really what I want to talk about is what happens afterwards. Now, right here we have the holding. This is the 25-yard line, so let's just keep an eye on that. Here comes the flag. It's a little short. We've got the line judge coming up to mark the out of bounds spot correctly. So we've got the field judge coming down, adjusting his flag, which is also good. Now we're still a little off. We should try to get that more accurately since this is going to be a spot foul. And we've got the back judge here covering the flag also while the penalty communication is going on. So we're actually in pretty good shape. We've got the end of the run marked. We've got both wings lined up here. We've got the spot of the foul also covered. And since the holding occurs behind the end of the run, we quickly realize this is going to be an offensive holding from the spot of the foul. Now, one thing that's a little tricky is obviously what we want to do is have the umpire and the linesman to mark off the penalty and have ideally the line judge at the enforcement spot. Here it just ends up being first the back judge and then the field judge. So what we need to do is communicate that this is actually in the enforcement spot. It's not always where the line judge is. So we just need to communicate that between in this case, the field judge, the umpire, and the linesman, that this is actually our enforcement spot. And then move back from there. They're both marching off the 10 yards. They realize, or they check, okay, we're at the right spot, we're at the same spot, and then they check back. And as soon as they know that's where they are, we can release the enforcement spot, and we know we've marked off the correct number of yards from the correct spot. And there is the communication with the line judge also. So this was done correctly, and the point here is that everything was done right. We just need to realize that if the line judge has the forward progress spot, he may not be directly involved in the triple check. It could be the field judge or the back judge. And that was it for a slightly different version of Teachable Moment. But as always, thank you for watching.